everyone, and welcome back to Brit's vlog. So today I wanted to tell you guys about how I met my fiance Josh. A lot of people have been asking us since we met and since I appeared in his vlogs, Trucker Josh vlogs, how we met, and they've been pestering us ever since. So we are finally going to tell the story. This is my fiance Josh, goofball with the beard right here.
It's a majestic beard.
Love him dearly, but he's exhausting. So we met like a lot of couples do these days.
Very modernly.
Very modernly. We met online. Yes, you heard it right. He's a trucker, so he doesn't have a lot of time to meet people in person. I didn't go to bars. I didn't go out clubbing. Most of my friends were younger than me, so meeting friends of friends never really worked out. I didn't want to meet somebody younger. So yeah, we met online on a very popular dating site around these parts. I wouldn't highly recommend it, so we're not even going to talk about which one it is.
You gotta be careful on the internet. There's a lot of crazies out there.
A lot of crazy people. Like, I went on date after date with these strange birds, I tell ya. And on January 27th of 2016, Josh messaged me. I didn't respond for a couple days, I don't think. I think I may have responded that day with like a, hey, I'm
She
great.
played hard to get.
Yeah,
I
for
had
like
to chase her.
weeks. I'd respond like once every few days. He had to, I was work.
I had to work for her. I'm not a crazy guy. I have to prove this to her.
Yeah, and I mean, he had all the qualities that I liked on his profile, you know, conservative, German background. He had a great beard. That beard, I love that beard.
This is what sold her on me.
It really did.
She just likes me for my beard.
That's why I'm marrying him.
And I'm okay with that.
50% of the reason why. No, honestly, we laughed together, and that was like the number one. I know a lot of people say that, and then they're like, no, actually, it's just because he's good looking or something, or he has money or something like that. No, literally, I needed to fall in love with someone who made me laugh, and that was going to be like genuinely laugh all the time, and we do. We're kind of stupid, kind of ridiculous
We
together.
laugh hard together every day.
Hard, yeah, to the point where I almost pee sometimes. So yeah, Josh and I started talking January 27th. We planned to meet up a few times, but he was on the road constantly. He wasn't home once in February. Finally, on March 7th of 2016, we finally met in person. He came over to my mom's house. I was living at my mom's. He brought Diesel. Got to meet Diesel the first day. And he came in, and we both kind of looked at each other like, oh, you're real. You really do look like your picture.
You finally let me come meet you.
Finally.
You finally said okay.
Finally
yeah,
gave
meet.
him my address.
Yeah.
So we had pizza, we watched some movies, we had our first kiss, and he went home, but it was a good time. He was nervous, you could tell. He didn't talk much. He's actually, on vlogs, Josh is very outgoing. In person, when Josh first meets somebody, you would not believe that Josh is a very shy and quiet man. Like, you wouldn't believe it watching his vlogs. You'd think that he's outgoing like that all the time. No.
I'm quiet.
Very.
But
I'm the loud one of us.
I like to sit back and observe the situation, learn everything I can about people around me, and then I open myself up to them.
Yeah. I mean, this day and age, you know, you got to be careful who you trust. In June, we went to California together for VidCon, YouTube convention. A lot of fun. Went to Disneyland. He has it all on his channel. Went to Disneyland. We went and saw Murder House from American Horror Story, the first season.
And I learned what that was.
Yeah, I introduced him to American Horror Story, and now he loves it. Yeah, it was a really great trip. After that, we had a falling out. Not a big deal. I mean, for a few weeks there, we had some issues. And, you know, couples really seem to learn more about each other and build a stronger relationship through their issues and through their hard times than they do through all their fun and laughter. Because at the end of the day, it's how you come out of things and how you react to situations that really matters. So for a few weeks there, you know, things were shaky. And then the beginning of September came, and After 6 weeks of not seeing each other, 6 weeks he was on the road. But we still maintained communication, and I fought for this guy. Like, I was not letting him go. He is mine forever, and I knew it. I hate to sound like the crazy obsessed girl, but like, I just knew this was the man I was going to marry and have my children with and spend the rest of my days with. I wasn't letting him go. I fought hard, and he finally saw that and came out of it and was just like, you're amazing.
Yeah, that is what made me fall in love with her. Like, we liked each other before, maybe the beginning stages of love, but after we went through our difficult time and I saw how passionate she felt about me, and I came back and saw her again, and those feelings just flooded into me. I realized that I felt exactly the same for her.
I stayed ever devoted, ever loyal. Every day I would still talk to him and tell him how much I loved him, even though we were going through something.
That's what sold me on marrying her. That's when we came out of that, I promised her that would never happen again, and
and I believed him.
Prove that, not just for that reason. I wanted to do this on my own too, but that was when I decided I'm going to marry this girl, and then that's when I started planning the proposal.
Apparently, he had been planning to propose to me since the beginning of October, I think it was. Whenever he went to Arkansas, I was watching his place, place. Just before Arkansas, and I was watching his place, and he came home, and yeah, apparently he was telling people out in Arkansas that he was going to marry this girl. So, yeah, it was shortly after our rocky patch, if you want to call it that. It was so short-lived, it wasn't that big a deal. But apparently he decided he wanted to marry me. And I already knew, probably a few weeks in, nope, I'm marrying him. Or less than a few weeks. After a couple weeks, I was like, nope, he's the one. He's the one. I knew it.
Took me a little while longer. I've had a rough history and whatnot in relationships, but I've learned a lot through my life. I've learned what I don't want. I've experienced everything that I don't want. Yeah. And when I finally realized that Britt is the epitome of everything that I want,
he's
I made the decision
I've ever wanted.
Girl.
We've dated enough. We're not young. Well, we're young, but we're not spring chickens. I'm 27. He's 28. It's not like we're only 20 years old and just figuring out who we are and what we want from life. Mm-hmm. We actually know what we do and do not want. Yeah. And so when we found each other, that was it. I mean, it took us a while to get to know each other. And
Well, I'm pushing 30 now. I'm going to be 29 in a few months. And, it's not... I know I'm not old or anything. Some of you are looking at me laughing like, ha ha ha, you young people.
You wait.
But we both want to have multiple children in our lifetime yet. And if
We'd
you want
like to have a big family.
If you want to have 3, 4, maybe 5 kids, we got to start soon.
Yeah.
So, it just worked out really well that we found each other now because we still have time now.
Just in the nick of time.
Yes. And it's time. It's time to settle down.
So Josh proposed to me on December 10th. Best day of my life thus far. I kind of expected it was coming, we'd talked about it before. I'd been looking at rings and giving him options to choose from, and so when it came, I wasn't expecting it quite so soon. I was expecting it maybe January, February, March, but he proposed to me before Christmas, which was awesome because it's my favorite season of the year. So we're getting married this year, September 9th, 2017. We're wanting a small country wedding, very simple but classy, rustic, but not too hick. He's not going to be wearing a camo suit he told me he would.
Be classy country.
My dad said that he would help him find it. Forget it. We're going to do classy Stop it. We're going to do classy country, burlap and lace and no pink, no purple. Pink and purple's great and everything, but that's for little girls' rooms. So it's going to be a fun time. We're trying to keep the guest list down as much as possible, but wish us luck there. His dad, 17 brothers and sisters, is it?
There's 17 children in that family.
Oh, sorry,
From the same 2 mother and father, they had 17 kids.
Yeah, so the guest list is going to be a little hard to keep small, but we're going to do our darndest.
On my side, it'll be mostly just family. And the family that I spend most of my time with that I know the best.
Most of his groomsmen are coming from the States. A lot of them are also vloggers. So look forward to that. We're going to try to film our wedding as well. We want to hire an actual professional film crew to put that up. And we'll make a really great vlog for you guys. Probably for my channel and for his. A little bit different on each end. A little more girly on mine. A little more simple and, not too detailed on his.
And beardly.
Very beardly. He's never allowed to shave that beard. I love that beard.
Never shaving it anyway.
I'm a beard girl. I mean, I can't personally grow it out. But...
Well, you had no option, so I'm glad you like it.
So that's all we have for you today. You now know how Trucker Josh and Britt met.
The interwebs.
You're welcome.
It does happen. It does happen.
It happens. My cousin actually is with a great guy who she met, 2.5 years ago now, I want to say, closer to 3. And they've been living together probably 6 months after they met, and they're very much in love. So I also know another couple. I don't really know them. I know a girl whose brother met his wife on the same website. So, yeah, the website that shall not be named.
Yeah.
So have a great night, everybody. Thanks for watching. See you next time.